Good day, NLC faithful. The first round of the spring playoffs are over. It's time to hand out some grades. Who are the star students and who's getting expelled? Cream of the crop right at the top. No surprise. It's Los Ratones. They did look the most mortal that we've seen them here in spring. Game number 2 versus DMG, so it was a game that they could have lost. But still, as always, they are just a cut above the rest. S. They are now playing with No Way, who was missing for the entirety of the season stage. They went 2-0 versus Venom Crest. Looked solid. No Way, it's like he's been here all along. A. Bulldog are a great story here in the NLC, a lovely UK org that finished top 3 in winter and are rounding out the top 3 in my books here for spring too. One of the few rosters that didn't make any changes going from winter into spring, and what also hasn't changed is their winning ways. They get an A. The Ruddy Sack gave us the closest series of the upper bracket, 2-1 versus Verdant, the only series that wasn't a 2-0. They still look a little bit shaky, but by my estimations, they have the highest potential here in the NLC for a team not named Los Ratones. They've still got a ways to go, however, and for now, they're getting a B. DMG were a team that surprised me in a positive way in the playoffs. Getting 2-0'd against the Rats doesn't really say too much. The Rats are just, the Rats. But with how they played during the series, they actually had some good ideas, decent execution, just, couldn't quite get there. And then versus Rich Gang, 3-0, no problems at all. All in all, I think DMG are a quality team, and they could certainly be a dark horse here in the playoffs. They get a B-. Verdant, there's not really a huge amount to say for this team. 2-1 versus the Sack. It was a decent series, but they still got a few things to figure out. I still think Verdant are a good team. They have the quality members to really put a dent in this playoffs, but from the first round, I'm going to have to give them a C+. Venom Crest looked a little anemic versus NORD. Had an opportunity to take advantage of the fact that No Way hadn't played so far in the NLC, weren't able to do it. I think their future matchup versus DMG is going to be an absolute banger. For now, they get a C. Chaos lived up to their name, giving us only the second 5-game series here in the NLC this year. That series versus Lightside was just something else. It's definitely going to be tough for them against Verdant in the next round, and they get a C. Coming in now with our first of 2 expelled students, Lightside. Really was a series of inches versus Chaos, and the opportunities were there for Lightside to take it and run away with it, but it was still a decent series and they played well. Very close versus Chaos. They're going to get a C-. And our last team here, also expelled from the NLC, it's Rich Gang. They didn't play to their identity, the stuff that had gotten them some success in the seeding stage. Really think Rich Gang could have given DMG a decent series. And at the end of the day, Rich Gang bow out of the NLC spring without picking up a win, and they get a D. Round 2 of the playoffs continues this week. The lower bracket, banger series guaranteed. Don't miss out.